Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video we are going to understand the problem number 3043. It is saying the find the length of the longest prefix. Okay, so this question is very easy. If you will stay for almost 5 to 10 minutes, it's very easy. You will understand how to solve this problem and how we can start with, right? That is the main thing here. And you will solve any type of problem if comes with the longest common prefix. Okay, so just think that what is the intuition we have here and what the question is saying. The very first, the question saying that you are given two arrays, arrays 1 and arrays 2 we have given, right? And a prefix of a number means digits start from the beginning. Okay, so I'll show you here. So if you see, the explanation says that here, what the expression says that the a prefix of a number means digit starting from the beginning. So let's suppose I'll take a combination of 1 and 1000, right? As we have given the very first one here, right? So it is saying if there is two combination are there, means this one and this one, right, is having length of common prefix is 1, and so it is 1. If it will say no, if we will need the value 10 here and 1000, then here you will get 10 here and 10 here as a prefix, because a prefix of a number means digit starting from the beginning, okay, is a common, and that length is 2 here. Now if it will say no, go with the 100, it means you will increase to 3, means you will go till the starting characters, you will check, so it will become 3, and so the answer is coming here is 3. So you need to find the maximum length of the common prefix between any number of arrays, right, we have given. Okay, that will be given. Okay, so this is what we need to do. It means we have to find the common prefix between 1 and 1000, right? Here the prefix is 1, and so the length is 1, right? So if we say, if it is 10, if it is 1000, right, so here we got the length is 2, and so the common prefix is here is 2. If we have 100 and 1000, right, we will check the common prefix 3, and so the answer is 3. Like this we have to check, and we'll say okay, now this is the longest one, it means this should be our answer 3, right? I hope you understand. This is what the question is saying. Now it's time to understand how we'll solve the problem, right? So if you also see the example 2, right, which is very important to understand, because we have 3 element here, 1 2 3, and another we have is 4 4 4. So 2 array we have given, array 1 and array 2 we have given, correct? You can see. So if I'll start the pair 1 and 4, right, no prefix we have, 1 and this 4, this 4, so same thing will happen. So we can say 3 times we can take this one, right? So we'll say okay, we are not getting any prefixes, so that will be 0, right? Same check with 2 and this 4, then 3 with this 4, right? So in all combination you will not get anything, so you will return 0, that there is no prefix, such things we exist here, right? Now you just try to understand the very simple thing here is, if let's suppose we know that we have array 1 we have, right, array 1 we have and array 2 we have. So if I'll start I from 0 to n and j from 0 to, let's suppose, m, this length is array 1 having length is n and array 2 having length is m. Okay, so start from 0 to n, we can say n minus 1, and we'll go 0 to m minus 1. So these two will make one for loop here and another one for loop here, right? We'll go and check. So if we will check each element, let's suppose from here 1, here 4, and we'll make a condition and check the value, right? If it is matching, so it should go into the longest common prefix, that the increase the count, that length is increasing, right? The thing is that here what we are doing is we are checking only, we are talking about the value that we are seeing, right? But if you observe the problem here, right, here we got from array at 0 we got is 1. So if we will say this is 1, is it equal to, we have to check 1000 from here, right? From here, this is a problem. So here there is a tick. You should not check basically the exact value, right? Because the problem is not asking for the equal numbers, right? It is asking for the longest common prefix, right? Means between 1 and 1000, what is the common prefix we have? So if any two numbers we are taking, so that we have to take the prefix. Let me tell you again. Let's go with the example. Okay, let's say that we got from array 1 at we can say is 0. We can take, let's suppose we have is 1 2 3 4 5, let's take. Okay, and array at 2 we got is at 0, we got is 1 2 3 9 9. Okay, like this we will take. So the two value we have is 1 2 3 4 5, and another we have is 1 2 3 9 9. So if two things we have, the two numbers we have, right, we have given here, what is the common prefix here? So if you see here, we have the common prefix is 1 2 3 and 1 2 3, these three. So we'll say here that common prefix is what? Is 1 2 3, correct? This is what we have here, right guys? Now coming back to our thing, right? Let's suppose we talk about what is the length here. So we'll say okay, length is 3, correct? And that will be our answer actually. So our logic will only work for the exact match, right? But we have to check the common prefix, not the exact value, right? Because if you see, we check from 1 and 1000, 10 and 1000, 100 and 1000, right? In all cases we are checking the uh, what you call um, value, right? Exact common prefix we have to check, right? So that is the main thing. So I'll show you first the approach that I made today, right? And let me show you. So yeah, the thing is, I'll say you that this code will not work because this is a daily, but it will give you the very good intuition, guys. If you see, the time complexity is exceeding, right? So I'll just I want to show you, right? Because we should understand how this problem works. Okay, how this solution works. Let's suppose that we have already given two things, array 1 and array 2. So we will take a LCP, longest common prefix we will take. And as I told you, we'll scan the very first array, array 1, and similarly we'll scan the array 2 here. Now you'll see that there is a S1 we have taken, right? But if why we have taken S1, right? Because what is the value at array, at element, at this index? So array at this index, you will get some value. That value we need as a S1, means the string 1. Similarly, we'll get the value from the array 2, that is called a string 2, right? Now it's time to find the common prefix. So let's say that to find the common prefix length, what we need a count. Now we'll go with the length of the both, which one is the minimum length from the S1 and S2, right? So this for loop will go and will scan from k equal to 0 to till the length. Why? Because in each character we'll check, okay, what is character at k in S1, and then we will say, okay, what is the character at k in S2. Both will check if both is matching, right? Like we have one from we got from the S1, and one we got from the S2. It means count plus plus will happen. Okay, next let's suppose the another pair we found that 1 0. So it means 1 0 means 1 will also scan is common and 0 is also scan, so it will give you count to 2, right? Like that. If not, it means it will break. Similarly, we'll go for the third pair where we have 100, right? We will find that, okay, each character will getting for the first time, one when the 1 came, we got is from 0 to 1. Then when 0 came, right, we'll say, okay, one again will increase, another 0 will come, then 1 will also increase. Next time we don't have the character in the s1, but we have left one in the s2 as a 0, so it will not go in this loop, it will break. Once it will break, you will come out of the for loop, right? Once you will come out from the for loop, you will say lcp. Lcp, we are taking lcp and count. So here we found for the first time is 0 0, 0 1, 0 2 and 0 3. So when you find the 0 3, you will say that okay, max value is 3, and so we'll return the 3. So that is why your test cases will work, right? As you can see here, but it will exceed for the bigger values. Okay, so what we need to do, the very important thing is what we need to do. Okay, I hope you understand how this code works, right? If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box, guys, right? You just need to understand the little things so you will understand. So I'll not waste on this approach, but I'll tell you that what is the best approach. So I'll show you this piece of code so you will understand. This code will is already accepting. Okay, so what we should do is create a hash set. Okay, first of all, create a hash set. Create the hash set, right? The very first thing. So hash set will store only the unique values, right? So the very first will store the prefixes of array 1. So what we will do, we will take the number from the array, right? And we'll generate all the prefixes, right? And then we'll store in the hash set, right? So that is why we are doing. So for every number in array 2, we'll, so you first scan this value. Then what you need to do, we will check all these values. So every value in array 2, generate the prefix first, right? Check if the prefix exists in the set. Okay, if it exists, right, then we'll find the update the length, you can say. Okay, so that length will be updated, like that we will do, and then you will return the answer. Okay, very first what we are doing, guys, the main idea is here to create the hash sets. So hash sets of prefix is very important, right? In this, you just need to create a hash set. You will store all the prefixes of array 1. Once you are done, right, once you have stored the value in the hash set, right, you need to for every element, right, every number in the array 2, right, you will check those prefixes, right? Very first you generate the prefixes, right, and you check. So let's suppose we'll get the very first element as a temp, then we'll check in the while loop if it is greater than 0, right? Check this, it the set contains or not. If the set contains, right, you will get the length and you will return. Why this will check? Because we have already built up, right? How will build up? Let's see. The very first you got the array, right, element. So you will check if the num is greater than 0, right? You are setting the value, means that value you are setting here. Let's suppose we are talking about the 1000. Okay, give me 1 second, I'll explain. So let's suppose for this example, the very first you got is 1 2 3 4 5, right? So when you come for the first time this number, right, what you need to do is you will store this into the hash map, hash set. Okay, you will store. Now you will take out one element from here, right? You will take this 4, 1 1 2 3 4 is left one. So you will also store in the hash set. Now you will take out one element from here. So left one is this. So 1 2 3. You will store here as it, and so on. You will go until you will left with the one, right? You will store. So what will happen when you, so you did for the first for loop you have done, means I'm talking about whatever. I'm talking about this one. When you did the for the while loop you have done, right? Means you have stored that element. What you are doing, first time you are adding that number. If number is greater than 0, then you're dividing by the 0. Means one last element you are removing. So all those prefix you already have in the hash set. Whenever you go and check for the array 2, right? So you are checking that number is already available. It means you are storing in the temp, then you are checking the value. If that value is containing, it means that set has already that value. it means that common prefix is already stored. So you take that common prefix and you will store that. Same thing you will repeat. You will divide the temp by 10, means one element you will remove, right? Because from we are taking one element from the array 2, as similar we have done for the array 1, right? So it is very important. So one element you will remove. So this loop will keep continuing until the last, and you sometime you will find the common prefix, and that common prefix you will update the length. Yeah, and finally you will return the result. I hope you understand. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section, and I will definitely help you there. Okay, so try to implement this problem. So that's all I have in this video, guys. If you have any doubt, any concern, let me know in the comment section, and I'll definitely help you there. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe the ExpertFunda, and keep supporting ExpertFunda. If you are new at ExpertFunda, let me know the next topic what you want to learn, and I will definitely make a video for that, and I will help you from there. If you are struggling with the DSA preparation, you can join our online classes, and that's all I have in this video. So you can contact me through the WhatsApp number given, and yeah, that's all. Thank you so much. Bye bye, and I'll see you the next one in next video. Thank you so much.